Well, I know you guys can't see it yet, but you're going to see it right away. We picked up 40-foot Degelman ProTill. So, I've actually never unloaded off of a low boy like this. You have to look back into the sun a little bit, which might not be that pleasant because I'm not that good, but we're gonna get her off. And hope I don't dump it off the side or something stupid. We have to, I see it's got a hydraulic jack. I probably knew that, but kind of only got one shot at this, I guess, because you're going straight up these ramps, and that's all there is to it. Luckily, Dad's back there, so I'm sure I'm going to hear about it, or we're going to be signaling. Need 1,000,001 miles to turn this son of a gun around. I actually got another guy on the other side directing me. I don't know if you can see this, but do you want me to use it? Do I have to use it? Up, down? I know it's on 2. I have to. Even better. Now, we have hydraulics connected. And I'm on downslope, so, you know, it's not going to be bad if I mess this up at all. With no pin in. And these have beautiful, if I hold the clutch for too long in gear, it makes me go back to neutral. Very tense. Left, right, left, right. My foot has not come off. What way? Forward? That's where my, semi-training comes in. They used to make me sit at a stoplight and hold the brake in, and I definitely was not taking my foot off the brake, but we're connected now. As much as the clutch hates me. What? Looks like I had grease on my boots. It's jumpy. Oh, this is fun. Now I'm dragging my jack along. keep the low boy down, apparently. I have to put in neutral. Is that straight? Jeepers. Sure, Pat, they would love it if I hit their truck. I'm just getting it away. Yeah. How far? I'd really like to know how I got that grease on it. Well, I guess that'll be all of that for today. Dad was not pleased with my easing of the hydraulic jack. It was a little jumpy, not used to it, and yeah. Putting pressure on a hitch, not good. Luckily, I think I only break the drawbar. Probably. I don't like it. I don't like putting pressure on things anyways. Gotta be better. Always gotta be better. Well, next time I see you, we're probably gonna be pumping this thing up and down the field. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. So here's a first look at our Degelman ProTill. Got it on the 9620 track machine. Just arrived yesterday. You guys are along ride for that, but we're just gonna go over hydraulic jack, which we've never had one of those before. Kind of interesting. Seems like they got the manual right there, which I like. We got all the hydraulics and electronics seem to be marked, etc. Good marking on the hitch. So this is a 40-foot machine. It's not the new narrow transport version. We've got these 22-inch double notch discs on the front, smooth on the back, and our rollers. I hear these really close well, and we got these nice big tires all the way around. I'm guessing these ones here are a little bit more for transport by the look of it, and those ones are a little bit floatier for the field perhaps. I'm not sure 100%, but that's the way they look like they got set up to me all the way around back. I haven't went over the maintenance schedule, but as far as I know, all of these shafts and all of these discs are self-enclosed greaseless bearings, which a lot of things are going to now. So yeah, the dealer Pattison has to still come out and PDI this machine. We just kind of got it direct, and yeah, so I have to come out, go through it, make sure everything's ready, give us a quick rundown on it, like any new piece of machinery, and yeah, we'll go from there. So gonna go do a little mowing today. This will sit till it's ready. I'd love to just go rip it, but that's just not gonna be the case. But when I do, you guys will be the first to know. Today's the day. We tried it out yesterday a little bit, but we got sprinkled on and had to shut down. So today's the day we're taking the ProTill out for a spin. So we got to our first spot here, and this is how we get her going. So We put transport in the float mode. We use our number 2 and our number 3 to set the discs on the ground. We put our wing pressure on constant, which is kind of the same thing that we usually do with, say, our drill, and auto transmission up to 8. We kind of got a bit of a bigger area here to use, so I put it on GPS, and we're just going to start ripping some dirt here. Just because I'm not a big fan of turning things too sharp, I just work my way across every other pass. So this is what we look like when we're in the ground. You can see those rubber packers doing their job, and she leaves a pretty nice seabed for us to go into here. This spot I'm doing right now is a pretty big lowland that gets a little bit alkali, you know, here and there, so we're gonna rip it up, and hopefully we can put a cereal in here next year. We're just, you know, ripping some lumpy grass, I guess is what I would call it, and yeah, hopefully, I mean, we're kind of not going to know how well this went until we put the air drill on it next year, and we see how well this seeds and how well it goes through. I mean, it looks really good and all that, but we'll just have to see how this soil mellows out. I mean, tearing up grass like this is kind of always the biggest challenge to what you can seed into it. I mean, it gets lumpy, it just doesn't it just usually doesn't take that well. So if we get a chance to seed all this low ground next year and it all goes through perfect and it all comes up, I'll be real happy. We're just we're gonna wing up here and we're gonna move fields. So this is actually the first time I've did this, so should be interesting. That wasn't so bad. I always get these things in my head like they're gonna be not real hard, but you'd never want to wreck anything right away. beacons on. It's actually pretty chilly this morning. Alright, let's go on. Okay, we made it to the field. Sun's in my eyes, but let's see what we can do. So we're off for a day of tilling, so let's have a good one.